What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. We are back with new cards and a whole new mess of decks, so I hope you guys are looking forward to some more videos coming to the channel. To start off, I just had to get a certain idea that was one of the first ones that came to my mind on paper and just on the channel before the meta really developed, and I gotta say the idea and the deck went even better than I would have thought. It was nothing crazy, but we were over a 50% win rate, which once you see the deck, I mean, I was a little surprised. You might be too, but definitely some fun games. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm going to go over the deck list real quick and then get into the games. So essentially the idea that I'm talking about is utilizing this card right here, Sugary Snare, which you take one unit, put it at the bottom of your deck, and draw the top unit in your deck. So the first thing I thought, well, if you take out, all the units and just only leave one big unit, you can essentially tutor that unit. So I tried it with a bunch of different ones, and the one I found the most success with was Warden of the Tribes. And essentially this comes out, buffs up your entire board, and you just have a big 6/6 at the very least, which is pretty nice. And how you might think to utilize this when you don't run any other units in your deck is taking advantage of things like portals with Portal Palooza, as well as Magical Journey to just help you get more units, and you can kind of RNG some tribes with that. We have Scrap Heaps, which gives you Mecha Yordles, which is a guaranteed subtype as well as Poro Stories to get Poros, Yordle Portal to get Yordles, and these are all like guaranteed like I'm talking about. And then Fae Sprout gives you specifically a Fae, so that you could hit a bunch of different units that are all hitting subtypes and set up for either a really strong turn 5 play. You can even hold it out. The other thing that's just really good with this is it's just a guaranteed Warden of the Tribe, so even if you're playing it later into the game, still good value. You can use spell mana, which is like really nice to set up some tricky plays. And then for games where you don't draw that, we have Treasure Trash, because if you noticed, a good amount of our cards, such as the Yordle Portal and the Scrap Heap, discard cards, so you can thin out your hand and go for a big kind of RNG finish if you're just kind of drawing dead, which could definitely happen. As far as mulligans, I've been kind of just looking for Snare in the open, partly for content, partly because I think just like the deck doesn't do much if you're not getting one of these big win cons. And then Freljord is pretty good with freezes to raise your survivability, as well as a couple wall-ups and some interaction with Pie Toss, Group Shot. And I was, like I said, fairly impressed with the deck, so hopefully you guys enjoy the list and the games. Make sure you leave a comment down below, leave a like. I got a link down to the Discord and the stream if you guys are trying to catch these games live. Make sure you go check out the stream, but until next time, peace out, everybody. All right. I'm gonna look for the big win con, preferably. Portal Palooza is fine. Treasure Trash, I mean, this stuff's fine. I mean, talking about big win cons, Treasure Trash definitely is a big win con, but wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Paloozaing, probably hit this later. That's a really good unit to hit. Like, we'll do Magical Journey, Palooza on our next attack.
I am the chosen of the storm himself.
Wish I had a subtype. One downside for sure. Curious what he took. Probably just health. I feel like when you don't know, it's like a safe bet, right? We actually had something for the chime to hit, which is rare. Okay, that's good with transforms, I guess. I mean, it's probably just attack here. Is a Yordle though. We're at 1. You can grab and kill this now, which is slightly unfortunate considering creating big overwhelm units is nice. There's some units. Looks annoying. Looks very annoying. Why is that kind of cracked here? Wait. Oh, the spells are in play? I didn't even realize. I was so caught up on just doing my own thing, but yeah, we'll definitely do that. I think we've only played Yordles though, which is kind of the negative part, but yeah, that's gas though still. Formidable on that would have been really strong, but that was a pretty cool little combo to win the game, can't lie. Another way to sneak it out. All right, Elder Dragon Janna sounds interesting, probably updrafting nonsense, I don't really know. I want to keep that just because it's like it's a safe turn 7, whatever, but I would rather find the combo. So we're going to look for that. That's fine. I mean, this is decent pressure, stuff like that, but we run a lot of big cards, so I think we'll be able to find hopefully one of those top end cards by turn 5, turn 7. Depends what it is. Not that one, but you know, whatever. Even that's not the worst. I think I like just Magical Journey here, even though it means that we can't play the Portapalooza on 3. Okay, so there's only one more in the deck, which is kind of awkward. Huh. I'll take a 3/3 Junk Construct. That seems not that bad. Portal Synergy still. Yeah, I can't imagine this going to 9 really. This is a Fae too, which is good for that. We've got our first subtype in the mix. Then we go Portapalooza on 4, Portapalooza on 5. Hopefully that's just like a really wide hit. If he uses hard removal on this, I wouldn't even mind.
Janna, I answer.
Yeah, so it's got the nonsense starting to go. It goes for mana there, which I find interesting. Okay, we whiff. This one should get a hit. It'd be kind of crazy if it didn't. It's a cool card. Yordle, nice. Man, this is just the Portapalooza game, actually kind of hilarious. Let's get one more. This does essentially nothing because we only have one more of these in the deck as our only other unit, but is what it is. Temple is obnoxious, but the whole thing is going to be buying time, and we have Wallop and Harsh Winds, which is going to be nice. And we are just getting damage in slowly but surely. I don't know what he's played so far. Can't even recall. We get another one of these when you play a card that costs equal to my power. I could do that with a trinket trade and an otter. Sure. Doesn't kill either. It's funny that he like wants to kill this because like, you know, he doesn't want me to be maxing out on that effect, but little does he know, like it is the Lowest value thing he could hit ever. High toss is interesting. That elusive's not bad. Oh, I should have took the wall up. Wait, let me read this again. When you play a card with the cost equal to my power. Oh. Whoops. A bit of a misinterpretation there. The pranks are actually kind of horrible with the landmark down. So we're gonna go this, ping for 2. Maybe I'll just wall up this now, we'll see. Because the damage off this is kind of, yeah, it's gonna be kind of nuts. Be 3 off killing. House blocks here, close to killing. On the next attack turn we'll be able to play this. We also have one more portal in the deck, not bad. I don't think we have any 4 cost cards, so we won't really be able to get over this hurdle, right? It'd been funny if it gave me one. As long as we avoid dying to Elder Dragon randomly, I'm feeling pretty good. Feel like a prank is decent here. Get the one that's playable at this point. Looks good. Another portal in the deck and some blocks. Looks good. Just the more bodies, the better, of course. We don't really need to like super optimize, like maximize our value in the hand, so that's fine. It's only at 3. We really hit 0 portals, which sucks. I'm at 1. I see you, bro. Pie Toss could find us a win if we find it. Some other cards for sure. The Deathless is kind of obnoxious, but could be worse. I like that it doesn't come back with the impact though, too. If he plays the Elder Dragon before it's leveled, I could entomb it.
You called and I answered.
Sure. That'll be like the big thing to watch for. That's like why we won't rip a second Warden right away. Gotta be kind of like cautious with it for sure.
Storm unrelenting.
Like, I'll just do darkness probably, which will keep my options open. That's a unit. And we do have some cards that could actually get me value off of the Flame Chompers. Oh, I should have group shot it as well. That's a misplay, but whatever. We still have Harsh, which is like, I think definitely the most valuable here. Especially seeing how these grabs go. The attack with that would really not make sense to me.
The Zephyr heralds the
Still have
storm.
one portal. If we can't level on the open attack, preemptive freezes on the next round could also buy us time. Another one. He is currently still dead. I do like my opponents dying for sure.
Shields us.
Mm-hmm.
My wind is
That's good signs right there. That's really good signs right there. He needs, I don't know, 3 mana stun PNZ dragon. Like, I don't know what that is, but we get there, we defeat the Elder Dragon. I was like, him having a double Elder Dragon next round seemed kind of hilarious, but I'd rather take the dub there. I'd rather take the dub. Okay, we're up against a Nico gamer. Interesting. Keep these two. One, it just works with the mana. Poro Stories is fine. And if I could kill any like subtypes and stuff to like avoid Nico procs, that'd be really good. Not really sure what kind of units they have in the deck, but if I could just, yeah, put pressure on those. Like that. That went as well as I could have hoped. This was exactly what I was hoping for, like a 3/3 to just kill this attack. Yeah, I was like, that sounds like the dream. Definitely just get this attack here. We'll see if he buffs it or anything. Probably does. I don't think he'd block if we didn't have something. We'll probably go Magical Journey into Portal Palooza. Yeah, I mean, I maybe didn't need to do this. I kind of felt like forcing things felt good, but there's not really much of a need for that. Well, and then if we make it to turn 7, Treasure Trash is a very, very helpful card in our endeavors. Chime hits nothing, per usual with this deck. So we're definitely just going Palooza into Palooza, for sure. Construct. This could end up being Nico, one of these. Probably that, but we'll see. There's 4. Undying's funny. Getting mana's funny each time you play a 1 cost.
Swipe it all.
I mean, these 3 can go. Keep this back because it just gets us 0 value, right? There's still 1 portal left in the deck. Yeah, clearing these units is good for 1 to slow down the Nico stuff, but the other big thing was to just have less units on the board when the Nico buff comes in. It's like my main concern. This thing goes crazy though. What the heck? 5/5. That's a really funny option. This is actually perfect. I don't know. We have a dragon. I think that's like all we've had. But I mean, 1/1 to everything is not bad. Oh shit, that was way more than 1/1. We hit 3, I didn't even notice. Bro's looking at the board like, god damn it. Like, this is yeah, this is as perfect as we could have hoped for. And that's the game on the spot. That's the reason that, you know, I think this combo actually has a little bit of potential. That play right there showed it. All right, we got a Morgana Nami gamer. Interesting combo. Just gonna keep a Portal Palooza here. Portal Stories. This stuff's fine. Obviously, we want to find our top end sooner rather than later. But these are cards to set up a board and help with that kind of stuff, which is good. Magical Journeys. Always. So since we're not attacking on odds, we're going to Magical Journey next round. I think that's like the better option because we don't really care if we just get units on 3. I don't think we're like super pressed about blocking. He should just be passing mana most of the time, not really. Oh, interesting.
We have need of you.
I mean, that's an annoying card for sure. But I was going to say, I'm like, I think he just passes mana to work on Nami level, but doesn't seem like he cares. Journey, Palooza, maybe? See if this hits. It does. We're goated. Having a Challenger isn't bad. Obviously would have liked if we could have hit
I won't let my home be swallowed by darkness.
something with a subtype, but happens. Nice play, buddy. Oh, chime value. Love to see it. Lifesteal's cute. No subtype still. But we have a couple ways to guarantee some hits for that. We are just passing because he's burning a million mana too, even if we did want to try to challenge Nami or something.
Rise with the surf.
Okay, he whiffs on one of our units, which is good. He's got to play out like all his mana if he wants to try to hit something again.
Let us party most hearty.
Sure. I think we're still just chilling.
handle this.
Let the tide carry you.
Make it rain, and it hits both of the Poros. That's just some evil stuff, really.
Rise with the surf.
We tend the fire.
Him playing a smaller unit makes it harder for him to kill us next round. These can also find us potential ways to stop these guys
Don't waste my time.
with Husk.
This can be fun. Watch.
I'd rather have this unit there. Make the switch.
I said walk. Ride the surging tides.
Justice be swift. I guard this flame.
Rise with the surf.
Flame.
That's helpful. Depends on what it is, of course, but okay. Actually, it ended up being less than I would have hoped for. Lightning Rush doesn't really do much. What do we have here? Beautiful elusive blocker. I might as well take off the shackles. I don't think we need the mana for anything. So position is feeling strong once again.
Let the tide carry you.
Slipstream, sure.
I will find the moonstone. I will save my people.
This elusive blocker is absolutely saving us.
Commence operation. We cover moonstone.
I remember back when this was elusive, would have been nice. I mean, this gives us darkness, right? Maybe I should have pinged here. Oh, he's only got one card though.
Surging tides.
He whiffs on that. We have to go wider to try to avoid this hitting face, because it's definitely one way we could lose the game.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides.
Perfect.
Let's see how you handle this. Now our celebration can truly begin.
Definitely just kill this first, right? Because I'm trying to force as many blocks as possible. Put this in the back, so hopefully nothing can block.
Don't get past me.
I never surrender.
Like, just making him trade these, like, we should be good. Yeah. He's not blocking in the best way to save the most amount of damage. Or I guess it's pretty much the same. So we get there. Long fought. My boy roped a lot, but we do secure a win there. Pretty nice. Morgana Garen. Let's get it. I will keep a magical journey, and that's it. Treasure trash. Decent. Trinket trades also. Honestly, I'm on the fence about like just cutting it. I might just cut it all together soon, but we'll see. Lisa's cool. Definitely journey, especially if he's passing. Gonna go for this play, Yordle Portal onto the prank. This is like actually just the best one here.
Trust me, and your footing.
You could Pale or something and kill that there, form up some different options. I don't think we really mind. And we're just being as aggressive as possible as far as like playing out our cards. We love that. But yeah, like essentially for treasure trash, like we just want to play out as much stuff as possible, like we said. Group shots active.
Give it to me.
I think just these two going is fine. I don't really know if I need the extra health. I could do it. Like again, we have the group shot. I don't know.
Do this. You've got this.
The way quick attack works, a form up wouldn't even do anything. Obviously, there's a lot of ways you can stop this stuff from happening, but just force out more cards. Like we said, we want to be playing out our cards like as fast and as quick as possible, and him just losing value in his hand for like to just deal with what we have there is always going to be good. Oh, that's crazy. Right? Just for a trade, sure.
So close.
I just don't even know what he could do in those colors that like fuck with us. So we're gonna rip this. Obviously there's not like a ton of card space in our hand, but free cards are free cards, right? Especially with the second copy. I still just want to be aggressive. I see 1 6-drop, that's fine. Time in the bottle does nothing.
Lives are at stake. For the prince!
Ugh, why delay the inevitable?
It calls.
So this wouldn't push lethal if I played this out. We'd only get 2 more damage, so I'm fine with just attacking right now. And we'll play out more stuff. Totally cool with that.
I write the rules of power.
I don't really want to do the capture thing, truthfully speaking. Warden next round. It's at 4. Gotta look through to see if I played a Fae. I don't know if I did. I'm just gonna play one. I don't really want to deal with that. This is fine to pass.
Mama told me to stay away from strangers.
Okay, he didn't even. It's funny when he's like fed up and he hasn't even seen our big card. But well played. I'm glad when those curse decks just don't have anything to do. Alright, A Soul Gamer, no Elder Dragon. It's a rare sight today. Always kicking this. Kicking these. We don't hate when we draw Poro stories, but I don't think you ever just keep it on the mulligan, right? Portal's fine. Palooza, Scrap Heap. All decent. Yeah, we want to play that on 3. I was like really tempted to just push 2 damage aggressively, but there's not any point to really. Like getting this early is much better. Did he not take the otter? That like smells to me like our opponent doesn't have a great hand. I was trying to see what card that was he discarded. I'm still like learning as we go as far as the new cards. I didn't do as much studying as I probably should have. Sure. Okay, he gets 4 damage actually. That's a pretty like aggro card to run, kind of. I almost feel like this guy might be on a similar wavelength. Because he's on he's like on the same kind of cards we're on. Let's see real quick. Probably do this and to poke it. I'm gonna play it out. Oh my god, he's literally just on the same deck. We're group shouting this when he plays the card. This guy thinks I'm dumb. Messing with the wrong guy. Keep thinking I'm dumb.
Entering crime scene.
Who gets tossed?
Key soup? Yuck. Clerical flamingo. Let's go.
So we go.
Excellent wood weaving.
No stone unturned.
I give you
Looks pretty strong to me. Compared to these other ones, I think this is just actually the strongest. Just pushes more damage. Works well with the Warden too.
Bye-bye.
Okay, he gets a soul. Whatever, he cheats it out one round early. Like, that's pretty inconsequential if you ask me.
I do love an audience.
Great draws. Fantastic fucking draws right there.
Must give you more
Deal with that, brother. Deal with that. So you got somehow to sneak a Sky's Descent, right? Like, come on. Healing, sure.
Admire me.
Oh, blockers on blockers, you say? Wait till he plays more out before I really react. Man, blockers on blockers on blockers on blockers. As a greedy gamer, I simply must do this line. There's no universe where I don't do this line. Gotta represent for all the greedy ones out there, especially for content, you know, making a video. That's just the line. Tis obnoxious.
Clerical flamingo. Time. They need time. Travel puzzles get quizify.
You must be very important.
Back soon.
More courage than brawn, I'm afraid.
Still pretty far from a level.
Audience.
Scourge is awful. If I kill both of these, I don't know if that's enough to survive, but we'll see. I mean, with the flash freeze, it definitely should be, right? Maybe I could have even tried to kill Acel here. I don't know.
Oh, they will shine.
So even though I threw for content, I think we're still going to be able to get there. Where did you come from, sir? Gotta be this. I don't think the one ever really helps us, and we'd rather just have a spell, right? Okay. Our attack is really wide. We stopped level up.
Pay attention.
And that should be enough to just win, I hope. Wallop was really good. Yeah. Cool, we get there. We beat the imposter. Literally, it's so funny how similar the shells look, but we get them. We beat them.